or the ADC or to register a completely new party, which they are now trying to do. Which in that chain of possibility is the most plausible?
Well, look, Charles, you don't go to war with only one plan. So very early in our discussions, the leaders of the coalition took the decision that we'll not only look for existing platforms and identify one that is suitable for all of us to go under one roof, but we'll also explore the possibility of registering a brand new party. Many of the leaders believe that registering a brand new party is the least risky of the propositions. Because
do you believe that?
I think so. I think a brand new party doesn't have any legacy problems or any viruses injected, because what the government, the ruling party and the government have been doing is to create problems in the opposition parties by recruiting and financing viruses to multiply. This is what is happening in the Labour Party, the PDP, and even the NNPP. So many of the leaders expressed concern that perhaps the best way to avoid this, you are dealing with a mischievous government and party that is totally immoral. They will do anything to eliminate all opposition, is to register a brand new party. And the Constitution and the Electoral Acts are very, very clear about the qualification for registering a new party. Many of us do not believe that under the current leadership of INEC, a new party will be registered, because Dr. Mahmoud Yakubu is not Jega, and President Tinubu is not Jonathan. Okay, those were the people in charge when the APC was registered, and many were pessimistic about the prospects of registering a new party. But we said, let's try it anyway. Let's show.
Right.
Let's show that, INEC is not independent. Right. Let's show that this government is interfering to ensure there is no opposition.
But
so we're pursuing both paths. Right. And if both become available, then the leadership will then sit down and consult and take their views to the plenary, and a decision will be taken.
Right, but some would argue that it's...
Some Nigerians believe that if politicians like Nasir El-Rufai move to a completely new party, it could offer a fresh start. No old baggage, no internal crisis, just a clean political structure. And honestly, on the surface, that idea sounds very attractive because many Nigerians are already tired of the same political problems repeating themselves in the same parties. Internal fights, power struggles, division, lack of trust. So when people hear new party, what they really hear is new beginning. But this is where the real question comes in. Can a new party truly remain clean in Nigerian politics? Because if we are being honest, the problem is not always the party name. The problem is often the people inside it. If the same politicians move from one party to another, carrying the same mindset, the same strategy, the same political habits, what really changes? Is it just the logo? Or is it the system? That is why some Nigerians are skeptical. They are asking whether a new party will actually be different, or whether it will eventually become like the others. Because we have seen this before in Nigeria. New platforms are created with hope. People get excited. Expectations are high. But over time, the same issues begin to appear again. So now the conversation is changing. It is no longer just about creating a new party. It is about whether there can be a new way of doing politics. And that is a much harder question to answer, because changing a system is not just about changing structure. It is about changing behavior. So when people talk about a new political movement, Nigerians are watching closely, not just the party name, but the people involved, the decisions they make, and how different they are from what already exists. At the end of the day, the question is simple. Is a new party the solution, or is it just the same story in a different form? I want to hear your opinion. Do you think a new party can truly change Nigerian politics, or do you believe the same problems will continue, no matter where the politicians go? Because right now, this is the question many Nigerians are quietly asking. Some people believe that if politicians like Nasir El-Rufai move to a completely new party, it could offer a fresh start. No old baggage, no internal crisis, just a clean political structure. If the same politicians move from one platform to another, carrying the same mindset, the same habits, and the same way of doing politics, then what exactly changes? Because at the end of the day, a system is only as good as the people running it. So Nigerians are watching whether they are truly different from what already exists. I want to hear your honest opinion. Drop it in the comments. And if you like real conversations like this, straight and honest, no party talk, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss what's coming next.